Hello, friends. No, I'm not Jim Nance coming to you from the Masters at Amen Corner. I'm Tony Bruno, a guy you may or may not know. For those who do know, you know what I've done. I mean, I'm a sports guy, but I was a news guy before that. And then I'm a guy who's been doing radio for 45 plus years at ESPN, Fox, Sporting News, DirecTV. So I've always approached things that I do with fun, and especially with sports. I mean, it's the toy department of the real world. But there are things that we have to deal with every day, too, that are not fun. Here in this series that we're going to be doing on our YouTube channel, we will show you how to deal with the stresses of living in a big city like Philadelphia. I've always defended this town. I love this city. Nobody else on national media, national radio or TV, has come to the defense of my city more than anybody else. That's indisputable. Now, I've gotten some parking tickets. But I don't just get outraged because I get a couple of parking tickets. I paid my parking tickets. I've been living here forever. And even when I wasn't living here, I would come back to visit my mom on the very street where I now live once again. The street where I grew up and paid taxes and had fun. Now, unfortunately, with expansion, you're going to have to pay the price for living in a big city. I paid the price. I just wrote a $5,300 tax bill so that I could send kids to school, kids I no longer have. I just paid $920 of ransom to get my car out of the parking authority impoundment lot. So what are we going to do here? My producer Robin and I and some assistants, we're going to have some fun, but we're going to get some facts and come back and see you, as a friend once said. Think of this as John Stossel meets Billy on the street. NPR. For those people who don't want to fall asleep. We have video, we have evidence, we have proof. We're not going to take down the PPA. There's nobody that powerful. What we will do is call out the PPA and other things that people don't get to see every day. Am I a bitter, angry old guy? Maybe. But I know one thing. I'm also a guy who can have fun, and you will see in our videos and all the stuff we're going to be doing on this YouTube channel, it's all for the people. It's not for me. I have no political ambition. I don't want to run for mayor. I don't have any PACs. I don't have Clooney sending me money. There won't be any organized protests. We don't have to buy pussy hats or anything else. We don't have to make signs that are obviously done by some corporate entity. This is all grassroots. You understand what grassroots is. It's going to the streets, not to destroy things, not to get angry, but just to give you a sign of what's going on. And in our first trip to the Philadelphia Parking Authority impoundment lot, where on Sunday, Miss Robin and I went over there on a SEPTA bus, but remember, they only open at 4 on Sundays, meaning that, which we learned later, it's obvious that the time from the morning until 4 afternoon, many of the employees of the Parking Authority must go through rigorous insensitivity training, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. You're also going to hear from people who are just tourists coming to Philadelphia to go to the museums from Mexico, to go to dinner from Delaware, to even go to a track meet, or actually a volleyball meet, from the state of New Hampshire, only to find out that their legally parked car didn't just get a ticket, it got towed away. And they got a chance to spend the afternoon, their final afternoon in our great city, sitting around waiting to get their car out so they can drive 7 hours. And remember, they came to Philadelphia and went home with a $250 towing fee. Here we are at the PPA headquarters. And look, there's no cars here. It must not be that busy. Oh, no, that's right. They're all in the impoundment lot right up there. Mayor Kinney, tear down this wall.
Well, it looks like somebody already started, Tony Bruno.
Oh, look, just before anybody thinks that I came here and went postal or YouTube on this joint, look, somebody already beat me to it. Power to the people. Power to the people. Even on a Sunday, cars keep rolling into the impoundment lot. And we have some people here waiting. This nice lady, I was just asking her, why your car was impounded. How many prior tickets did you have, and why are you a scofflaw that has to come here and pay to get your car?
I didn't have any prior tickets. I'm from New Hampshire. I don't come around here. I was parked legally in a parking spot with a valid parking ticket on my dashboard. And, excuse me, this is my insurance company.
Okay.
Hey.
So out-of-towner comes to Philadelphia from New Hampshire.
No, that's okay. I'll call you back if I need you.
New Hampshire, a beautiful, bucolic place where everyone's happy.
Thank you.
I think Bob Newhart
right.
was up there many times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, Mike.
she comes to Philadelphia, the birthplace of
Okay.
America,
All right.
the birthplace of democracy, and has her car towed away, despite not being a scofflaw, and despite not having at least 4 parking tickets, which today constitutes a reason to tow your car, keep you from going to doctor's appointments. Let's get back to the interview.
We were just at a volleyball tournament, and like I said, literally I left the tournament 4 times to go out and feed the meter so that I wouldn't get a ticket.
Were you parked in an illegal zone in front of a fire hydrant, blocking the driveway?
No, a car pulled out.
Blocking the mayor. The mayor may have been coming through to cut a ribbon, and you may have been blocking his view.
I was in a legal parking spot, paid the meter, and like I said, I had to leave the game 4 times to go out and keep feeding the meter. I think I paid $15 to park on the street, and then I come out and I'm towed.
And then this was yesterday?
This was today. We're trying to get home to New Hampshire.
Wow. Well, hopefully that'll be more pleasant than your experience in our great city. But as we learned, going to the PPA on a Sunday after a weekend of volleyball is a family affair. Let's talk to the kids. So here we have are you both the daughters? Are you friends?
I'm her daughter. I'm a friend.
So we just interviewed your mom, and you guys came down here from New Hampshire for a volleyball tournament, right?
Yeah.
And now you're waiting for your car to get so you can go back home.
Yeah.
Has this been a great experience for you in our great city of Philadelphia?
It's going great. So,
It was
the
good
car
until
disappeared.
Now, did you win the tournament?
Oh.
And you lost?
We're having an
Didn't you
awful
get a
day.
participation trophy at least?
Oh, I wish.
We're having an awful day.
Yeah.
How do you feel right about now?
I just want to go back to school.
Really? Why don't you go back tomorrow?
No, I'm tired. I have homework.
So wait a
Ladies,
minute. You're saying that you would rather do your homework and be at school than
Then be in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now, was this your first visit to Philadelphia?
No, I went on a school trip last year, and I hated it that time too.
You hated it then too?
Yes.
You know, a lot of people hate Philadelphia, and I grew up here. I used to love it.
And we're
but-
Patriots fans.
And you're Patriots fans, which is even more reason.
Watch your mouth.
No, but it could be worse. You could be Vikings fans, and they're even more salty. At least you guys have all those trophies.
Yeah, we have trouble.
So now, when you get back, will you write a book report on spending a day at the
When we
Philadelphia
turn
Parking Authority?
18, we're gonna come here on fresh charges and sue.
I think we should do a march. I'm ready. Are you guys willing to come back and organize a march?
Yes, we're only on a plane. We're not gonna drive.
No, fly in,
Yes.
and then I'll organize the march. I'll get like George Clooney and all of these like really rich Hollywood celebrities. You know, we have Will Smith is from Philly.
Oh.
Meek Mill, who will be released from prison soon and should. We'll get all the big name. Stallone, who's in town filming another Creed movie.
Oh, yeah.
I will get all the big time Philadelphia people, and I will make sure that we fund this thing properly. And then we march on City Hall, and we come back here in March and demand that they take down this communist wall. Here. Look at the barbed wire. This looks like East Berlin.
I know.
East Berlin, Germany, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we have here. What do I need to look into, sir?
Walmart stores.
Oh, well, Walmart, that's another issue for another time.
Right
I'll let
now-
you tackle one thing at a time, sir.
Right today, we're
I'm just merely one man trying to get power back to the people in the city.
and trying to fix the corrupt PPA.
Then, before we were ready to interview our next poor slob coming in to get his car back, you can hear our friend from New Hampshire not having a real swell time at the window. All the way back and
This
you don't even walk to your car, and then you got to walk back and
We
wait.
sent last year's and this year's. I have insurance. Well, why am I screaming? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why am I screaming?
Okay. So, just gentlemen, Tony.
Now, are you from the city, sir? You live here?
Yeah.
So you went to Chinatown today or last night? Saturday night in Chinatown. You're thinking you're going to have a nice, great meal, whole night in the city. And what happened?
Parked 1 foot over the sign and they took my truck.
Did you know? Did you have any?
What was the sign for, just to clarify?
3-hour parking.
3-hour parking.
And then, so it was one of those not past this sign nonsense
Yeah, it
deals?
was like barely over the line. I was like, yeah, I don't know, that didn't seem to be a big deal. I think
Now, you didn't block any kind of driveway or anything else where that sign was, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Or crosswalk or anything? No?
Was Mayor Kenny cutting a ribbon anywhere nearby, and he may have impeded his access to a ribbon cutting?
No.
So then you come out and your truck's gone.
It doesn't just not have a ticket, it's gone.
So as I see this young man, a local guy, all he was trying to do was get himself some Peking duck and maybe some General Tso's or Chow's chicken, winds up shanghaied and still doesn't know where his car is. To go back to window number 4. Come on down, because now, Tony, it's your turn to pay the piper. But luckily, a friendly PPA sensitivity training employee was more than happy to help. My car was booted, and then after I called and said, hey, what do I do to get this boot off? They said, go down to the 9th and Filbert, and then before I had a chance to do that, they towed it away in less than 24 hours for 4 tickets. 3 of them were given illegally on the street where I live, where I have a 24 sticker and was not illegally parked.
And you were disputing him?
Yes, absolutely. But they're not open today. I haven't had my car since Friday, and I missed doctor's appointments, family. What? I'm a resident. I'm not recording you. I just want to make sure that this is
I am recording. So I need to stop it?
Yes. So fair. After she refused to continue the transaction because she didn't want to be on camera, even though Parking Wars was in there a million times and everybody seemed to be on camera, Miss Robin stopped recording her and just focused on me, because I have a right on city property as a taxpayer to actually record this transaction. Let's go back to the conversation. You guys used to have Parking Wars cameras in there all the time. I didn't know it was illegal.
Would you like someone to record you?
No, I just want to make sure that there's no problem.
I don't have anything to do.
I know.
No, we're not angry at you, not at all. I mean,
Don't record me.
okay, that's fine. I'll only record. How about if I only record him? Is that
You
okay?
have your license?
Yes.
Well, listen, no. Like, people just don't know. They just don't know.
Do we not have rights as citizens who pay taxes
And I
and
have
keep...
rights too, for you not to record me. I
Okay.
don't have anything to do with your car being sold.
Okay, I'm not recording you to try to get you in
Okay,
trouble,
well, I don't understand what you're recording for.
because I'm doing a documentary on the PPA.
Okay, well, record the PPA. I
Okay.
don't have a PPA in uniform on.
Okay. Well, this is the PPA office, so I don't know where else I would record.
But don't worry, I only have camera on him, not on you.
How much was it for you to get your car released?
I think it's gonna be $175.
No, when we go over.
That's just for towing. I don't know what the rates are.
Yeah.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Because you might actually have additional charges. Who knows? We'll
Well,
see.
I have a ticket for $51.
Okay.
But
Oh, good.
send it in or appeal it.
So it's
I'm
gonna be
certainly gonna appeal
$927 to
it.
get your car released.
$927.
Yeah, and here's the printout, if you wanna look at it.
Can we ask you a question? So when we called the PPA Friday after it was booted. They told us that we had 24 hours to pay for it. We had to go down to 9th and Filbert, so that would have been Saturday. That we would, and they even told us. They said, "Go on, you don't have to go today. If you can't get a ride, go tomorrow. Go to 9th and Filbert, pay to get the boot off." And then 2 hours later, it got towed.
Towed the car away.
So,
and I had a doctor's appointment for my eye at Will's Eye, so I'm not trying to give anybody trouble. I just don't know why they.
Any storage fee. The only reason they towed the vehicle is because they don't want anyone to tamper with the boot.
But I told them I had a boot on and I wanted to get it removed and I was willing to work out a way to do it. They said, okay, you have until tomorrow to go down to 9th and Filbert. And I didn't have a car, so I had to take a bus and walk to get here from my house. So I don't know how I was supposed to, if I was supposed to go on Saturday and work out what I was going to pay, I wouldn't have had my car towed. And so I incurred another charge.
Those fees wouldn't
You didn't get charged for towing. I mean, you got charged for the boot. You didn't get charged for storage.
So how much was the boot? No, storage. Isn't there a towing fee where they were actually paid?
No, you only get charged if they have your car for 72 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so how come when we called the PPA and they told us it was $540, now all of a sudden it's $975?
Because you have 2 plates.
2 plates. I have 1 vehicle.
You had 1 vehicle your whole lifetime?
I have my car is what was impounded.
Okay, so when the car is booted, we have to do a name search. You had another vehicle that came up in your name. It was a...
So I have to, wait a minute, I have to pay other tickets that I didn't get to get my car released, which was impounded?
You don't have to. You can go down to Silver Street tomorrow and just...
No, but I need my car. I've been without my car for 3 days at no fault of my own, other than, for some reason, 4 tickets now get your car impounded.
3 tickets.
3 tickets gets your car impounded?
Okay, so I would go to 9th.
But that should not prevent me from getting my car.
That's the law.
That's nonsense. That is not the law.
Okay, well, if you want to get your car today, you have to...
I am not paying for tickets for another vehicle that I don't own anymore and that was properly ticketed. That's not what it said on the paperwork.
Okay.
I have the paperwork that was put on my car and said I had to pay for 4 tickets.
All right, you can go next door and...
No, I want my car. I want my car and I'm not paying for other tickets.
Let them know that you're not paying.
I want my car released today. I want my car released today.
Okay.
Or somebody's going to have hell to pay in this city. I'm telling you right now. I will tell you right now.
Sweetie, it's not her.
No, no, the department. All this shit's going to end. All this bullshit's going to end. This bullshit's going to end in the city. I want my goddamn car. I have 4 tickets and 3 of them were given illegally on my street. No, we're not. I'm going to keep recording. Because I'm making a documentary about what a corrupt extortion operation this is. This is an extortion operation. Extortion. I got 4 tickets on my car, 3 of them given on my street illegally by 1 agent who kept nailing me every night. And I was not, but you don't have any recourse. There's no justice here. Where's the justice for people who are legally ticketed on their own street, who pay for a parking sticker, but people park on and I did a video this morning on my street where my car got ticketed. There was a car from New Jersey in my street who doesn't even belong on the street, doesn't have a ticket, didn't get a ticket last night at 10 o'clock when I got my ticket. And so where's the justice? Where's the consistency to protect the people who are paying for the right and pay taxes to live in the city? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a troublemaker. I just want my car, man.
Not one of my proudest moments, but certainly not rehearsed and not something that I was hoping or planning to do. Luckily, there was an adult in the room. Not me. I want to thank the supervisor on duty, Mr. Blanco, who diffused the situation. And while I wasn't proud of that moment, I certainly wasn't planning to get to that kind of level of outrage. Even though I was outraged on Twitter and I was outraged when I couldn't find my car for 2 days, but I want to thank Mr. Blanco for diffusing the situation. I'm sure he's diffused many others, and in no way, shape, or form would I ever do anything to hurt anybody or damage any physical property, despite my outburst. But here's the one thing. I was thinking of not just me and 927, what about people who have more than 3 tickets and didn't pay them? And they didn't have $927 and storage fees to get their car out. Well, guess what? Here's the best part. You can have your car. If you leave it in the impound lot and keep amassing storage fees, 15 days later, the city of Philadelphia and Common Pleas Court can put your vehicle up for public auction. Isn't that swell? That's the PPA we know and love. Those are my thoughts. I paid the $927, I got my car, and then we made the trip home.
All right, we're leaving the PPA, and I must say this. They have one person who is competent in that office, and it was the supervisor, Mr. Blanco. Mr. Blanco prevented me from possibly
Going postal.
taking that place down and driving my car and destroying it. But I'm too calm for that. But let me, and here's the best part for anybody who's been here. So it cost me $920, folks. $920. I know you're saying, big deal, stop complaining, Tony. Yeah, guess what else we found out today? As you're going to see, as I continue to blow this story open in this city. You guys keep arguing about Jimmy Kimmel and Sean Hannity and all that other stuff. I'll deal with important things, like the corrupt Philadelphia Parking Authority, which I vowed to you is my goal to expose and shut down. I'll tell you one person whose job I want ended tomorrow. And I came so close, and we have it on tape. She threatened me because I was videotaping her ineptitude as she sat on her phone. Now then she claimed she didn't work for the PPA. Yep, she was demanding that I pay her $920 while she was on her phone to have my car removed. I wanted to know why, but she had an attitude. She's an entitled city slug. And I'm promising you this, Jim Kenney, I'm promising you this right now. Every single day of this week, I will be out on the streets, not just exposing the PPA, and that's a no-brainer. I will expose how you have swindled, lied, and destroyed this great city. How you have sanitized Center City by spending millions of dollars in Dilworth Plaza and fancying up the Love statue and having second-rate, not even real city council people staging protests to take down a Frank Rizzo statue. That's all you care about. You don't care about the people. You care about your bullshit social justice agenda. Well, guess what? There ain't no social justice in the city. Look at the filthy streets. Look at these filthy streets, Jimbo. This is your neighborhood. Your boys live down here. These are you guys who got you elected. These are the people that got you in office, that you're turning your backs on unless you want to come down here and do a strut on 2nd Street and get wasted over in the Downtowners Club with some hookers. This is what your city is. It is a third-rate banana republic shithole. I'll say it, and I'll say it over and again. Philadelphia, and we will show you the people who are in the PPA today with us, who are visiting from New Hampshire, 4 ladies from Mexico who came to Philadelphia because they wanted to see the beautiful city. And they had their car towed while they were legally parked on a Sunday to visit the museums. So come to Philadelphia.
Another couple from Delaware.
Another couple comes up from Delaware to spend money. Another gentleman who went to Chinatown and had his car towed away while he was having dinner, putting money into our local economy. But that's it. Just punish these people. Punish these people. And guess what? One day they're not going to come down here. They're not going to come to the city. Just like I go to New Jersey to get any kind of alcohol or soda, and I don't even drink soda. I went to Jersey just to buy soda so I wouldn't have to pay your soda tax. And that's what I'm going to beat the drum. I will beat the drum to find any way I can to destroy your agenda, your corrupt, lying, disgraceful, and embarrassing, ribbon-cutting fool that you are. You're going to be hearing a lot from me, Mayor. I was going to call you Mayor Nutter. Mayor Nutter was Arnold Schwarzenegger compared to you. And he was Urkel. So how does that feel? Have a nice day. I'll see you in the tap room, buddy. I'll see you in the tap room.
The thrill, the color, the pageantry, the electricity that is the PPA. And visit PA. Tune in again next time, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Hope you were informed, entertained, amused, outraged, wherever you need to be at this particular juncture of your life. We'll have more updates on the PPA, more great videos of some of the fun things to see, do, and experience in the city of brotherly love, the city of Philadelphia, the city that hates you back.